Okay, so I have no idea what happened. My phone just didn't want to let me record. So, this peach puree came to a rolling boil for 1 minute. So I took it off the heat, and now it's time to add the sugar. So you just add it all at one time. Big, huge 6 cups all in. And here we're going to return it to the heat. There we go. And we're just going to stir this in. We're going to stir it in until it dissolves. And sugar also, when you heat it, turns into a liquid. So it's going to make the jam turn a little bit more clear. You can see it kind of happening already. But yeah, this is going to come to a full rolling boil for 1 more minute. That should activate the pectin with the sugar. And I'm also right now going to add in the cake spice from Penzeys. Penzeys spices are delicious. If you get a chance, go to their website, and they have a ton of different spices, pretty reasonably priced. And then they usually give you free shipping over $30. I think that's all the time. I'm not going to measure. I'm just going to shake it in until I think that it's good. I'll probably give it a taste to make sure. This has like cinnamon and nutmeg and star anise and maybe some cardamom and all kinds of different yummy, super good cake spices. And so I just really like the mixture, and then I don't have to mix it myself. I don't have to measure out each thing individually, and it really works out. So yeah, if you guys get a chance to check out Penzeys' website, you should. So we'll just stir that right in there. Sorry about my poor camera work here. Hopefully, it's like practice makes perfect. Well, I do not have enough practice, so please forgive me. I wish you guys could smell this though, because it smells amazing. Like, that cake spice just made it through the roof, smelling good. This comes back to a full rolling boil. I'll bring you guys back and I will show you what that looks like. And I'm pretty sure this video is going to have to be in 2 parts because I don't have any video editing software yet. And so hopefully that will be in the future sometime, but for now I think it's just going to be a 2-part video. So yeah, we'll be back. Alright, I don't know if you guys can see that. That is definitely a boil that can't be stirred down. It's been going for about a minute now, so I'm going to take it off the heat. If you want to, you can test your gel point by putting a plate in the fridge or in the freezer and getting it really, really, really cold, and then putting about a teaspoon of your jam on. And then if the plate is cold enough, it will set up, like right then and there, because it'll cool enough to be set. I'm almost positive that this will set up. I usually don't have any problems. But yeah, there are a couple different ways you can test them, and you can always find that. I think they have all the different ways on the internet, but the one I have tried before in the past is the really, really cold plate or dish method. Especially when I first started and I was, more worried that it wasn't going to set up. I didn't want to have to, redo my jam and waste all of those lids. So here's what it looks like. It's really beautiful. Pureeing it makes it almost like jelly. It's really fine. If you like chunks, go ahead and just cut it up and use a potato masher. For certain things like strawberries, I like to do that, but for the peaches, especially if I leave the peels in, I like to use the immersion blender. I have in this bowl right here my lids. I decided I don't think I'm going to use that wide mouth jar today, but I do have a couple of my Weck jars. That's these little rubber seals and this glass lid. I need to dig the other one out of the sink and get it in there. And they're European canning jars, and they use that rubber ring and a glass lid and some clamps to hold the lid on while it processes, and then After you wait the 24 hours and take the clamps off the lid, the glass lid should stay sealed on, and the glass is sealed, or the glass jar is sealed. I really like those because they're reusable. They're pretty expensive, but you can get them from Amazon and a couple other places. I actually found mine at like a local like liquidation type store that buys trucks and really doesn't know what's in them, and then so they just have like odds and ends of everything in the store. And so with these lids, I like to boil some water and just cover them with the really, really hot water and let them sit for a few minutes. It's not recommended that you boil your lids anymore by the Ball Company. So yeah, I just do that, let them sit, get nice and hot, and then I'm going to start taking these jars out and setting them on the towel and start filling them. And I will come back and show you guys what that looks like.